Weight and balance, good. We talked about that, passengers. Seatbelt is on. Okay, so we got the brake set, we got the strobe light on. And so we're gonna do a hot start. So a little different, obviously. And I think everyone has a slightly different nuance to this thing.
Hot start?
Yeah, so obviously it's more
pump, more air, less pump.
Right, exactly. So it is fuel pump, but no mix, no prime, right? So instead of priming, you just give it a little bit to just get the fuel and get the vapor out of the lines.
So we need to prime it. So we're looking for this to go up. Why? Not to send fuel to the cylinders, but to clear the lines.
To clear the vapor out of the lines. Right. So that's why people, instead of getting up there and going up to a high level
until it stabilizes,
you just
do it until it goes up, and then you bring it back.
Right. So we'll do that. So here we go.
For runway 25 and
fuel pump on.
American 14.
And all we're going to do is see it's moving.
By 11 times 56.
So that's all we need to do, right?
Here, hold on.
Right, American
with air.
There we go.
So you just want to, that's it.
You need to open this up a little more to let it move.
So you open it up. So
Good. Okay. And there you go. Now a little more air, and you're plane.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Clear. There's no one around.
Clear. That's it. And then higher RPM because we opened it up for more air.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, dude. Okay. Test.
Test 3, 4, 5, 8, 7.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's continue down the list here. See, when it's hot, it sometimes will give me a little bit of a...
So you want to lean the mixture. We don't have it leaned. Go about halfway.
All the way down? I'd like to... That?
Highest RPM. There you go. That's good. Oh, we could get AC going. Can we go AC yet or not yet?
Why can't we? Because we...
There we go. Positive charge. Yep. Good. Solid.
Such a nice day. It's like it's nice, but
perfect out.
It's perfect. Yeah.
It's always perfect here. The weather. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice. It does get foggy and cold in the winter.
A little chilly.
Yeah.
Right at Mike.
Okay, sorry. I want to make sure we're doing this right.
Short of runway 15.
Right. Okay, we're 1,000. So
right on Charlie. Right on Mike. Left on hotel. Hold short 15. Right.
Fuel pump off. Oil pressure looking good. Alt switch is on. Avionics switch on. Engine parameters are good, and we're getting a positive charge, so flaps are up. Radios, we got to do that, and all right, so let us, we should get the ATIS. Start with that. Got to get my charts up. Okay, so 132.65, that's on number 2 here.
Departures contact clearance 180, cross runners 15 right and 15 left at hotel.
25.4. Advise on this contact, you have information X-ray.
Still.
Santa Barbara Airport, information X-ray, time 1 hour 53 observation, wind 230 at 11, visibility 10, few clouds 700, temperature 20, dew point 14, altimeter 3001. BUR GPS runway 25 in use, lining in departing runway 25, 15 left to right. Military missions, 5G notables effect Santa Barbara Airport. Upchester rig 0.5 nautical miles southeast Santa Barbara Airport with 128-foot boom.
Let's get, so we can do it all right here. I think we can, we're not going to blow anyone, we're not going to even do a run up, so we should be good. Okay, yeah, I don't think we need to go to the run up area or anything. Okay, so let's grab our clearance. Okay, so let me go to my brand new scratch pad.
Santa Barbara Airport information X-ray time 1
This is how weird I am. Like, trying to figure this out. Okay.
30 at 11, visibility 10, few clouds.
It was X-ray,
temperature
right?
20, dew point 14, altimeter 30.
So let's go to ground.
BUR GPS runway.
I don't even know what they're going to tell us, so I'm going to do my best. I'm just
What do you
going to
mean
wing
what
it.
they're going to tell us?
I don't know what they're going to tell us.
What are you going to tell them?
I'm going to tell them I want my IFR clearance, but...
That's it. Who cares what they tell us? We'll just copy it down and repeat it.
Okay, here we go. Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is at Charlie over by the self-serve. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Van Nuys.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara ground, contact clearance delivery 132.9er.
132.9er, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Boom.
Okay, 132.9er.
Santa Barbara ground, Cessna 3038 Sierra at above all ramp, looking for taxi to runway 25.
So what did we just learn?
We learned that on
Always
a Class
clear,
C...
it's always clearance. Even Delta, some Deltas have clearance.
Yeah.
It's always clearance unless there's no clearance, we go to ground.
Yeah,
Good.
Clearance in Class C, yep. Santa Barbara clearance, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, looking to pick up our IFR to Van Nuys.
218 Juliet Sierra, confirm you have the Santa Barbara Papa 2 routing on board.
Affirmative.
Affirmative, we do. Santa Barbara Papa
It's
2.
the tech route that we were looking at. We have it on board.
218 Juliet Sierra, roger, standby. Controller change in progress.
Affirmative, 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay, so the Santa Barbara Papa 2. Let's take a look what that is.
There it is.
Can you pop that open?
There we go.
What, was that funny? Was that funny to you?
Quang,
I have my own
CMA,
words. Okay.
Gina.
Quang, oh yeah, all right, Quang. See,
CMA, Gina.
is this cheating now?
Cheating? What do you mean?
You don't want me to write anything down before he gives it to me, but he did say
No, don't
Papa
write
2.
it down. He just asked if we have it on board.
Quang,
You may give us
CMA,
something else.
Camarillo, Gina, Van Nuys. All right, cool.
Quang, CMA, Gina, Van Nuys. Does your company deal with flight simulators at all?
Not really,
Like
no.
mixed
No,
reality?
no, unfortunately. That'd be cool.
That's so crazy. You know what? Until you mentioned that to me, I've never heard of that.
It's a whole...
That's how much I'm into sports and TV and watching stuff.
Yeah.
Like zero. It's a big thing, huh?
Sports?
No,
Yeah,
like
they
mixed
play it
reality.
all over the world, yeah. They
Sports.
play, we have a variety of different ones. They sometimes use balls, sometimes they don't.
Sometimes there's sticks with the
Sometimes
balls.
they try to get them in a net, and sometimes they try to cross a line. There's all sorts of shit you can do with the sports, yeah.
No, but with the mix thing.
Oh, the mixed reality.
Mixed reality.
Mixed reality.
So
yes.
virtual reality, I've heard of.
Yeah,
that's
that's where you
100%
put that,
fake.
Well, that's you put on the goggles and it looks like you look around.
Okay.
You know that one? That's virtual reality. So you're like looking around and inside of it, you feels like your world. It's pretty cool if you ever try it. It's a really neat experience. But what we do is something that's on the broadcast TV, so it looks like if we were here,
It looks like there's a plane.
it would look like their plane or a big logo or like stuff. It would look like that it's actually there, and you can move the camera anywhere you want.
So the people at home think it's there, but the people on the field know it's not.
Well, they don't see it. The people
Right,
on the field
they don't
don't
see
see
it.
it.
Got
But
it.
218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara claims delivery clear to Van Nuys Airport. Expect departure off runway 15. Fly runway heading, climb maintain 3000. Correction, you clear to Van Nuys Airport. Expect departure off runway 15. Fly runway heading. Radar vectors to Camarillo. Then the Santa Barbara Papa 2 routing. On departure, climb maintain 3000. Expect 5000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.4. Squawk 4636.
Okay, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is clear to Van Nuys. Expect runway 15, fly runway heading, radar vectors to Camarillo, and then Santa Barbara Papa 2 departure. Maintain 3000, expect 5000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 125.4 and squawk 4636.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, readback is correct. Advise of information X-ray.
We have X-ray, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, roger.
Promise me you'll never ever in your life again say runway 15.
Yes, that's 15, yes.
Good. So,
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara claims you stop.
Affirmative, we're here.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, I just want to clarify. It's going to be expect departure off runway 15, fly runway heading. Radar vectors to Camarillo, then the Santa Barbara Papa 2 routing.
Yes, the Santa Barbara Papa 2 routing for 218 Juliet Sierra.
Remember, Juliet Sierra, read back as correct. Contact ground when you're ready.
We'll contact ground when we're ready, 218 Juliet Sierra.
So how would you work through this problem? I'm curious.
With this?
Yeah, how would you figure out what waypoints to plug in?
So I would go to the Santa Barbara 2. What we
Okay,
did,
right here. It's up here. And then what would you do?
Okay, so runway heading, radar vectors to Camarillo. So I would put in Camarillo.
It's already in there.
Yes.
So what did they omit?
Quang.
Good. So let's expand.
Yeah, and then you can delete.
Good. We'll take Quang out.
Yeah.
And then she said radar vectors Camarillo, then the rest of the Papa 2,
yes.
which is Gina.
Gina. Right.
That's it. So here is our route. Easy?
Yeah.
Good work.
Okay, well let's put it in. So we're at Santa Barbara.
First thing is runway heading, expect runway 15. So put 155 in there, then we'll try and remember and sync the heading bug before we take off.
155.
Good. Now the route. What's the first point that we're getting radar vectors to?
CMA.
Good. Camarillo. Come on.
CMA. Enter.
Solid. Next one is Gina. Gina now.
G-I-N-N-A. Enter.
And then direct destination. Kavni. Kavni.
B-N-Y.
Solid. That's it.
Okay,
Home.
so boom.
Zoom
Let's
out.
check it out. Make sure we're going the right place. Looks good.
Solid.
Then we go back here and let's check it. Santa Barbara, CMA, Gina, Van Nuys.
Solid.
Okay. Okay. So now I guess we can just, now that we got that in there, we need the rest of it, which is 3,000.
Good.
Come on, baby. 3,000, expect 5,000, and 125.4, com 12540, enter. And 4636.
Good.
4636. Okay, now let's do our thumbs up. Okay. We call it the thumbs up. You can use that with other students.
The thumbs up.
The thumbs up.
I like it.
Okay.
That's John's trademark.
Think of me every time.
Yes.
When you. All right. Heading 155.
Good.
We have our route already plugged in.
Good.
So that's good. We have our altitude in there, 3,000. We have our frequency in there, 125.4. We have our squawk in there, 4636. Okay. Okay. So we're good. Now we need to taxi, right?
Yep. Runway 15.
So let's taxi over to, it's hotel to 25. And
we'll
we
probably
have
get Charlie, not hotel. See Charlie?
Oh, they won't bring us this way?
Here's 15. Zoom in a little more. Here's Charlie. Charlie takes us to the edge of the runway. Hotel takes us to
which runway? They're going to give us 15, right?
So she said expect runway 15. It could be either or, most likely 15 right, because we're on this side of the 15s.
Cool. All right, so let's go to...
Runway 25, 15 left to right. So it's our missions.
Okay. That's not the right ground. That is not the right ground. We got to get ground on.
28-foot boom.
Ground is quickly, that is 121.7. 121.70. Okay. Santa Barbara ground, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra is at self-serve, like to taxi to runway 15 with X-ray.
218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara ground, runway 15 right, taxi via Charlie. Do you need a run-up?
Negative, we do not need a run-up. We'll go Charlie to runway 15.
15 right.
15 right for 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good.
General ground, Mike 12. Mike 12 in company. Say request.
We're holding over here off of Charlie and 25, and we'd like to get all the way over to Alpha to do some mowing around the sun.
Mike 12 in company, use standby. Give me a slight delay. I got multiple aircraft departing and arriving.
Copy that, standing by.
Look at that, they're going to mow some lawn. Love it.
1487.
John, what's your favorite part of IFR?
I guess the approach. Like I said the other day when we popped out of those clouds and runways there, But
Best
I really,
feeling ever.
yeah, I like the
Which one is the taxi line?
the yellow one.
Good.
I also like flying the approach, like down the pipe there, you know, and like, you know, when you're just all about it.
Yep. This is many people's therapy because it really gets you in a zone where you think about nothing else.
Yep, that's for sure.
And for some people, it's the only time in their week where that happens. When that happens.
Sorry, so he cleared us to 15 right.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna stop over here and
Correct.
and like just tell him we're holding short, right?
Correct. We'll hold short, and then we'll do a takeoff briefing, and then we'll contact him and say holding short at 15 right, ready for takeoff IFR.
So we'll just block.
Not block. There's no one behind us.
Okay.
You're on with him.
Yeah. Well,
We hear if he wants to get a hold of us. This is good.
Okay. So takeoff briefing really quick. Here we go. We'll do it right. We won't do it quick.
Good.
We'll do it right.
Good.
We're going to take off from 15 right. We're going to fly runway heading 155 to 3,000, and that's the only thing that's going to matter when we're in the zone there. The if you see any abnormalities at all on the takeoff roll, we're going to abort the takeoff immediately. Cool plane landing.
Oh yeah.
If we have an engine failure below 600 feet, we're going to land straight ahead. Above 600 feet and below 2,000, we're going to pull caps immediately. And above 2,000, we're going to troubleshoot till we get 2,000, then we're going to pull caps.
Perfection.
Okay. So,
looks like that's southwest.
Go for 12.
12 and company, I just want to verify the location that you'll be mowing.
Yeah, Southwest Airlines.
It's going to be on the infield for Foxtrot, out of the safety area, Papa, and...
Is there more than one tower frequency here? Oh, I don't believe there is.
Stand by, I have multiple aircraft landing in.
Okay, I'm going to hit him up with...
Copy that.
Jet 573, wind 23010, runway 25, clear to land, caution wing turbulence, landed Boeing 737.
Jet 573, clear to land, runway 25.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, holding short of runway 15 right for IFR departure.
Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower, standby, traffic landing across the runway, expect to be number 2 after the American, holding short of runway 25.
218 Juliet Sierra, holding short of runway 15 right.
See the American there?
Southwest.
Yes, sir.
They'll take off, then we'll be behind them.
Okay. So we got to also watch for a little turbulence then if we're going to cross. He's going this way and we're going that way, right?
Correct.
Wait, sorry.
He's going that way, we're going this way.
He's going to come out this way, and we're going to go out that way.
He's going that way, we're going this way.
He's on 25?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
He's holding short at 25.
Ground, taxi gate 3 via Charlotte, correction Alpha, hold short runway 15 right. Alpha, hold short at 15.
It's Americanos Airlines. Americanos.
But yeah, okay, I get it. He's going to turn. But what I was saying, he'll take off over here, so his wake turbulence won't be so bad.
Oh yeah, correct. He won't lift off prior to runway 15.
Yeah,
correct.
So, but you know,
and we also won't take off until we pass runway 25.
Right.
So,
just something to think about there.
Yeah. There's a nice jet landing. See that? That is that an Eclipse? It looks like an Eclipse jet.
Not sure.
No, it's no, it's a little too big. Are you into jets? You're a jet guy?
I love airplanes of all types, but I'm not like. No, I mean I can't like I can't tell the difference between the Airbus A320 and
a Boeing.
Yeah, like I mean if I can see the cockpit I can. But
is that a Boeing or an Airbus?
Are you ready?
Well, that's an Airbus.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's an Airbus.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I just know the American flies a lot of Airbus.
It's an Airbus. So the Airbus face is rounder. until you get into the A350, where it looks just like the 787. It's a little sharper.
American 1487.
Just the shape of the nose.
Yeah, so the A320, 19, and 21 is very round, the front.
73 Santa Barbara ground, tech signature via Charlie Hotel, cross 2115 right, and left that hotel Juliet to park.
No, but I, you know, my dad worked for Northrop for 35 years. He worked on the F-18.
You see the Boeing 737, you see the nose?
Yeah, it's kind of like
sharper.
pointy. It's like a pointy nose.
So the Airbus
has a rounder nose.
Yeah. So your dad worked on the F-18?
Yeah, he worked on the F-18 for years. He was like program manager there, and he was he did a bunch of different things, but he worked for NASA for a while. So so aviation's been like a big part of our whole family forever.
Love it.
So it's, you know, it's a big thing. Okay, let's switch tanks. Yep, we're good. There he goes. Look at that. Just pushing that thrust.
Lots of power. Moving a lot of air from in front of him to behind him. That's a tiny little one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a small guy,
it's
right?
An A319 or maybe even A318. That's exec jets. You see the line that's from his vertical stabilizer to the fuselage? That string?
Yeah, that's a radio or something?
ADF, I believe. Oh. Crazy, the old equipment those things have.
Yeah.
American 1487, contact departure.
Good day, American 1487.
Okay, so let's make sure we're good here. Like a light is
218 Juliet Sierra, wind 220 at 8, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff.
15 right, clear for takeoff, 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay, clear, good. Okay, air conditioning, flaps are at 50, mixture full, flaps. Lights are on, trim is set, caps handle is out, and you can smell that jet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. You good?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we are good. All right, let's do it. Bouncing around a little bit on me here. There's a wind or something. Okay, flaps are coming up. Beautiful takeoff over the water.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Wow, beautiful. So cool.
Absolutely fantastic. That's the university.
Okay. 155.
There you go.
Okay, let's go.
Juliet Sierra, contact departure.
Contact departure, 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks. Santa Barbara departure, 218 Juliet Sierra, just departed Santa Barbara, 700, climbing 3000, 155 heading.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, this is Santa Barbara clearance delivery, contact departure on 125.4.
125.4, 218 Juliet Sierra. How did that happen? 12540, enter. Oh, I know what happened.
125.45.
November 3 Sierra, 124.15.
124.15, great sir.
November 6 Romeo Golf, contact approach, 124.15.
Santa Barbara departure, 218 Juliet Sierra, just departed Santa Barbara, 1,200, climbing 3,000, 155 heading.
November 218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 5,000.
120, climb and maintain 5,000, 218 Juliet Sierra.
November 216 Romeo
Is it
Golf,
120?
Not sure.
124.15.
Well,
124.15,
5,000.
November 218 Juliet Sierra, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 5,000.
Great learning. What did we just learn there?
We learned a lot in a short amount of time here. We learned that we need to be on the right frequency even if we get screwed up with the clearance.
November 8 Juliet Sierra, clear direct Camarillo.
Direct Camarillo, 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay, let's go to this. It's not on there, so we're going to go direct.
So check it out. Is Camarillo the next waypoint?
Yes, sir.
We could do the shortcut, direct enter.
Okay, direct, enter.
That's it. If it's your next waypoint, direct enter does the job.
Yeah.
If it's anything beyond that, you have to go on the flight plan, highlight, then do direct
Right.
enter.
Right.
Good.
All right, so let me just get set up and I'll tell you about my quick learnings in a second.
Good stuff.
We'll hand fly this bad boy.
Hand fly the bad boy.
So yeah, when you get the clearance, the frequency wrong, and then you plug it in, then you got to. I took out my approach frequency by mistake, and that screwed me up there. That was the first thing.
Great learning. Next thing is, even though you're playing the play button and figuring stuff out, we still need to fly the airplane and roll out on the heading.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good work. This is great. We're figuring out what are some things that could happen to us when we depart under IFR, and there's a lot going on. That's why we're here, to figure out these things. Good job.
All right, so we got to 5,000. You want to should we do that, or?
Put what?
Glasses?
Yes. My plane?
Your plane?
My plane.
What are you doing, man? Why are you doing that?
Recover, your plane.
My plane.
There you go.
I can't trust you, bro.
Can't trust me. There you are.
Now, I see that our ball, our virtual ball here is a little off.
So we need to press right rudder.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. It's more than normal, but whatever.
Because we're at a high pitch attitude and full power. When do we need right rudder? When two things are in existence.
When you have a lot of power and going.
Two things, both start with a P. Power and
pitch.
That's it.
Pitch, power, pitch, power, pitch,
That's
power,
it.
pitch, power.
Double P. Double P. More P's, more right rudder. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it comes down to. Why do you need more right rudder after rotation than during the takeoff roll? Because during the takeoff roll, you have a lot of power and just a little bit of pitch, just by the angle of incidence. But after you rotate, and as you rotate, you have all that power plus a lot of pitch.
Right.
So I need a lot of right rudder. Pitch and power.
Pitch and power.
Yeah, the cake is called right rudder. I'm sorry. Yes, the cake is right rudder, and the two ingredients are pitch and power.
The two ingredients are pitch and power.
That's it.
That's the cake.
That's it. Actually, no, the cake is P factor. The cake is P factor, and it's made up of two ingredients. Pitch and power. And we correct for it with right rudder. That's it.
Yeah. All right, well, 96, we're on our VY, we're on our heading.
Good work.
We got 1,000 feet to go. And
good work.
Yeah.
Solid.
We're watching those temps, making sure we don't need to give ourselves a little more air.
My mental number is 220.
Your mental number is 220 on
220
on this?
On the oil, right there.
Oh, yeah.
220 on the oil. I don't really care. The CHTs are, when you get into the turbos, you want to watch that. But with here, you just want to naturally aspirate to SR20. You just want to look at the oil temperature.
Okay.
It's good enough.
All right, 4,500, 500 to go.
Yep. Good work.
220.
There it is. Now you can lower the nose to 105 or whatever speed you want that will maintain a climb up to 5,000 feet. So it's VY to the mental number and then cruise climb.
Right.
Make sense?
Right. Yes.
Good.
Yes. VY to the number, which in your case is 220.
My personal number is 220. Yours could be whatever you want, as long as you have one. But what I don't want you doing is maintaining 110, even when the engine temperatures are good and we're not climbing.
Yes, sir.
Good work. Solid. There we go. 200 to go. Absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, so here we are coming up on it. All right, so now let's slow it down. Let's go to our cruise power.
Yep, go to 65.
You ever notice how much like dead zone there is on the throttle?
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Totally.
It's crazy. There we go, we'll leave the mixture. And before we turn the fuel pump off, we'll note the balance and see if we need to switch tanks or not.
Okay, we probably should do that.
There you go. Now we can turn the fuel pump off. Good work.
Okay,
Solid work.
5,000.
You got
November
that
8 Juliet
down.
Sierra, contact Magoo approach 128.65.
128.65, 218 Juliet Sierra. 2865, enter.
What are you going to say?
We'll go approach, level 5,000, direct Camarillo. We'll go approach, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra, level 5,000, direct Camarillo.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, Magoo approach, and Magoo altimeter 2999. Say approach request for Van Nuys.
2999, and we'd like to do the, hold on 1 second for that.
Good.
2999. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Let's go ahead and transition to autopilot as a tool. So do you want to track a course or a heading?
We want to do nav.
Good.
And we want to do alt.
Good.
And we want to do that.
Good.
Okay. Autopilot.
Good.
Okay.
Good. And this is a great learning experience. Eventually, as time goes on, you will be looking less and less to me because you'll figure out, oh, it's the same thing everywhere. I just need to pick an approach, and I needed this, and eventually that transition will go for me.
Let's take a look at this. Let's look at this way. So they got an ILS.
Let's first see if we can listen to the edit and see what runway's in use before we ask for an approach.
Okay.
Now, would it make sense to slow down?
Yes, sir.
While we're so behind the airplane rather than zip towards our destination? Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep, it does.
Good.
We'll
whip that tool out. So what we did is whip the slowdown tool to help us get it back ahead of the airplane.
Okay, so let's just quickly, let's go to Van Nuys. And I want to get that ATIS going, which is 127.55 on COM 2. 127.55. Enter. COM 2. Doesn't look like we're getting anything.
Okay.
127.55. 127.55. Yep. Okay, so let's then go to down here and take a look at this. It is 130 at 4 knots. So
Whiskey Charlie, Magoo approach. Copy, you got visual. Proceed. Correction. Continue inbound. Expect lower.
looks like we're going to do 16.
Good. Is 16?
1-6.
Good.
1-6. Yeah, 1-6. Correct. Okay. So now we go to procedure, and we can select an approach 1-6. So now I should probably look. Well, actually,
let's go Zulu. It starts Zulu, then works backwards. Let's see what they look like over here.
Plates. Van Nuys. Procedures. Approach is
November 3 Whiskey Charlie.
Yeah, Zulu's lower.
20 to 718 7,300.
Zulu is lower, so we will do that.
Good. And for the direction we're coming from, which one makes sense?
Which you mean which
initial approach fix?
Let's take a look. We're coming from this way.
Yep.
So let's see. I would think. What's that one?
Fillmore VOR FIM.
That looks like one.
Cool. Now my thinking is this: we could do ZDOM too, but Fillmore includes ZDOM. ZDOM doesn't include Fillmore.
Yeah.
So let's do Fillmore.
Okay. Yeah, Fillmore. Right.
Good. Enter, and then we'll plug the minimums in, which are.
Let's take a look. Why is this not working for me? There we go. Let's see. The DA on Zulu for us is 1,095.
Cool.
Yes, 1,000. Wait. This is the ILS.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 1,095. Load it.
Uh-huh.
And here we go.
We could get on with him and say requesting the ILS Zulu 16 right approach.
Zulu 16 right.
Magoo Cherokee 55304, 3000, climbing 5,500.
55304, Magoo approach, roger. November 3 Whiskey Charlie, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 6,200.
100, 6,200, 3 Charlie.
Approach 218 Julius here. We'd like to request the ILS Zulu 16 right for Van Nuys if possible.
ILS, roger that, 8 Julius here.
I said 16 again. Why am I doing that? I don't normally do that. Maybe it's just new.
November 3 Whiskey Charlie, contact Magoo approach 123.75.
2375, 3 Charlie, good day.
2 Whiskey Charlie.
Okay.
Good work. So we have the ATIS on standby. We're listening to it.
We're listening to it, but we're not getting anything. But
cool.
I kind of verified that it was right. So
good. So now we could get back ahead of the airplane. We are ahead of the airplane. So we could go to 65% power. And what were you saying?
I was just gonna. I don't know. I forgot already. So the ILS.
ILS
Okay.
16 right.
Okay. So we are 4 minutes away from Camarillo, VOR. Gotcha.
Look at that. Now, John, I have a surprise for you.
Okay. Well, your surprises are never the good kind of surprises.
Why? Who said this might be a good surprise?
Okay, go ahead.
Let's divert to Torrance.
Okay.
So how would you go about doing that?
Well, I would get on and say we'd like to divert to Torrance.
Good. You could say
change our destination.
Yeah,
to Torrance.
it's a little less exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Approach. This is 218 Julius here. We'd like to change our destination to Torrance, California, please.
Hey, Julius Sierra, roger, standby.
California or New Mexico?
Thanks, 8 Julius here.
Or Wyoming.
Dude, you know, it's one of those moments you just, you know.
You just got to embrace it.
You're just like, whatever. He's like, whatever.
Sir, we'd like to go to Torrance, California. That'll be California, yeah. Sir.
I'm sure I'm going to take a lot of shit for this. I'm not worried about what he thinks. I'm worried about the amount of shit I am going to get from now to the end of this entire program about that. Oh, here we go. Well, now we're not going to use this, right? Good. So, in fact, what we can do, since we're in this
304, maintain 4,500 for traffic overhead at 6,200 descending.
Good. And now we're back to your friend slowing down. So let's slow down again because he'll give us rerouting, so we don't want to zip towards Van Nuys for no reason. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
It does.
Magoo, good afternoon, Trinidad.
So,
Mike passing through 1,400 for 4,000, heading 275.
We're 148,
nice figuring out another route for us.
Maintain 5,000.
I maintain 5,000, Trinidad. How you doing, Mike?
Okay, so, and we won't change anything until he gives us
304,
something new, but
correct.
We're going to get ready for it.
304, climbing up to 5,500.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, I have your new flight plan advisory to copy.
Say standby.
Standby, 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks. Okay, so let's go to scratch pads here, and let's get ready to party. Come on. Got it. Okay. Approach 218 Juliet Sierra is ready to copy.
For 218 Juliet Sierra, you're cleared to Torrance Airport via radar vectors, Van Nuys, Victor 186, Adams, Victor 394, Sierra, Lima, India, then direct.
Okay, 218 Juliet Cirrus, cleared to Torrance via radar vectors, Van Nuys, 186 degree radial, Adams 394, and that's SLI, Sierra Lima, India, then direct.
8 Juliet Sierra, read back correct, and you're now clear direct Van Nuys, maintain 5,000.
Clear direct Van Nuys, Van Nuys, maintain 5,000, 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks.
Good. So now a few things. First thing is this. You
Okay.
ready for this?
Yep.
Flight plan.
Yep, delayed.
Highlight.
Highlight, you mean menu.
Oh, so it's Van Nuys VOR, not that. So let's go ahead. So before you do that, we're on GPS.
304,
Let's transition to sync the heading bug.
134.2.
Go to heading.
Yep, heading.
134.2.
Now delete the flight plan.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, delete, flight plan, enter.
Good. Now, under origin, put KC,
Do you want
SBA.
All right. Origin,
KSBA.
KSBA, enter.
Good. Now, in the en route, put VNY.
BNY,
Enter.
enter.
Now, highlight VNY, do direct enter.
Yeah.
8 Juliet Mike,
Now,
turn right,
nav.
heading a 040 vector.
So before we start figuring it out, let's
040,
head on the,
Yeah.
in the direction he wants us to.
Yeah, then, right.
Make sense?
Yes,
Now
let's-
we will continue
now-
doing our stuff. Good. Now back to the en route portion. So he said, from here to Van Nuys, from Van Nuys, we're doing what?
186.
Victor 186 or radial 186?
It's a radial.
Okay. If we're sure about that, let's see. Is there Victor 186? There is a Victor 186. So let's confirm with him. Does that make sense? It could be either or.
Let me look at the map.
What map?
Well, if I look at the map, I can see if there's.
Don't take guesses. Just confirm with him.
901 Papa Foxtrot.
Ask him. Say for 218 Juliet Sierra. From Van Nuys, am I joining Victor 186 to Adam or radial 186 to Adam? Does that make sense?
Victor 186.
Radial 186 doesn't make sense because that takes us southbound. But ask him.
Well, hold on. So you're saying radial? Yeah, it takes us southbound.
And that doesn't make sense because he wants to take us around the Bravo.
He does?
Just ask him.
Approach, this is 218 Juliet Sierra. I'd just like to clarify that at Van Nuys VOR, you want us to go on the 186 degree radial or on Victor 186?
Intercept Victor 186.
Victor 186 for 218 Juliet Sierra. Thanks.
So we could always do what?
Always clarify.
We could always clarify. It
Right.
doesn't. They don't charge extra for that. That's it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They don't. They really don't.
Menu.
Load airway.
Victor 186. 2.
Adams.
Adam.
Where's Adams? I gotta find it.
Adam.
There it is.
Load.
Yep.
And then
394.
Victor 394 goes to scroll down.
Yeah.
Menu.
Load airway.
Victor 394.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, reset transponder, squawk 4775.
4775 for 218 Juliet Sierra. .4775.
Good. Victor 394 to what?
394 to
Number 8
SLI.
Juliet Mike, turn
CLB,
right, heading
good.
080.
Right 080, 8 Juliet
Good.
Mike.
And then direct destination, which I believe you already have Torrance in there.
Yes, I do.
Solid. Let's go home. Bird's eye view. You see how it takes you around the Bravo?
Yeah.
It's a very common thing. Look at that.
Okay.
So you don't interfere with the traffic coming into LAX. Good. So that's the bird's eye view. Now we could go ahead and do the step-by-step. So flight plan.
Okay, so flight plan is...
Number 1 Papa Foxtrot, climb maintain 8,000.
Highlight. Good.
8,000.
And then you could go down one step at a time. You can highlight, just press this in.
Hey, Point Magoo,
And then
Trinidad, 8
big
Juliet
map.
Mike. I got caught in
Hold
updraft.
on.
I'm correcting you.
Okay, so Santa Barbara to Van Nuys, that's where we're going.
Juliet Mike, Roger, clear direct Van Nuys.
To the
Direct
Victor
Van Nuys,
186, and then down to Adams.
Adam, yep.
Adam, and then Victor 394 to what should be SLI, there it is, and then direct to our destination.
Boom.
And November 8 Juliet Mike, for sequencing, would you be able to reduce speed by 40 knots?
We did that. We are 5,000. We do have the squawk code he wants us on, and we are speaking with him on the frequency.
And then once you get to SoCal,
all good?
I'll probably have another speed restriction for you.
Absolutely solid. What did we just learn?
Roger, Juliet.
Not sure. Confirm.
Ask.
Not sure.
Yeah, see, I actually think I read
heard
back.
you read back radial. He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
November
So
8 Juliet Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
134.2. 218 Juliet Sierra, thanks.
Good. He didn't catch it, which shows you they're humans just as you and I.
Direct. Yes, direct back.
SR35, is right there, proceed direct.
Yeah, that's happened.
Direct Kudak, 3582.
218 Juliet Sierra is level 5,000, direct Van Nuys.
Good. So now we could, let's see. And we have the ATIS. I don't think we can hear it. Maybe we can't hear it from now.
Advise on trying to have echo.
Hold on.
It'll probably change by the time we get there.
Yeah.
And when you get on with them, don't just say 218 Juliet Sierra is level 5,000. Say approach.
Approach.
Good. So they know you're talking to them. So let's try again.
Approach 218 Juliet Sierra is level 5,000, direct Van Nuys.
218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, Roger. Welcome, Burbank altimeter 2998.
29908, thanks a lot.
Good work.
Just being extra friendly.
Good. Solid. So the ATIS will probably change. We could put ground in the COM 2 standby.
SoCal, good afternoon. Trinidad 148 Juliet Mike.
To stay ahead of the airplane.
Ground. 35 for traffic, plotting 340.
Adding 340, 358.
And we can put, well, we're going to get a couple
We'll
more
get another one.
frequencies.
Right. Let's go ahead and pick whichever approach you want to fly and brief it.
Trinidad 148 Juliet Mike, SoCal approach, Roger.
Let's do the,
Number 8 Juliet Mike, fly heading 080 from there.
Let's do the ILS. I don't think we've done the ILS 2908, have we?
I think we did, but we can do it again.
Cool. We'll do whatever you want to do.
I think we did it the first time. I don't remember, but I think we've done both.
Gotcha. Got it.
So we'll just do the ILS.
Easy
Okay.
schmazoo.
So let me get that up. Right. There we go. KTOA, okay, so ILS 29er right.
Yep.
Okay. So, should I load it?
Let's do it.
Procedure, select approach, ILS 29er right. Enter. And it looks like we're going to go...
Seal Beach is a point on our flight plan.
Yeah, so...
That's the best kind of initial approach fix. That's really streamlined. You can't beat those.
And the DA, straight in ILS is 381 for the DA. Now, but let's just check the NOTAMs because there was a, I could, because it's 602.
Let's just check the NOTAMs.
Let's just check.
Let's treat ourselves to some NOTAMs.
Let's just see if there's anything different about that. I can read your mind, by the way. I mean, I can tell by your body language.
Really? You're getting it on my body.
As soon as I said that, because you get silent.
I get silent.
Yeah, when shit's not right, you get silent. But as soon as I was like, wait, let me. Oh yeah, NOTAMs. Okay.
Number 35.
So we're
1 o'clock.
We're kind of slow. Let's speed.
Yeah, there you go. We're back ahead of the airplane. Good.
Looking for that traffic, 3582.
There we go.
All right, so we'll go 65. And so let's brief the plate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I need to tell them that I want. Who should I tell?
We'll request from in 2 approach controls for now.
Okay. So this is the ILS 29 right Torrance. Localizer is 111.90. Final approach course 294. Our final approach fix is Zilba, and we need to cross Zilba at 2,000. Our DA, our decision altitude, is 602.
What do we do when we reach the DA?
We need to make a decision to either go around or land.
What do we do when we reach an MDA?
We level off and then
not flatten out.
I'm trying to appease you with your terms.
Level off.
Yeah, we're level off, and then until we reach the missed approach point.
Good. What does a VDP mean?
A VDP is the point at which the glide slope angle will increase the farther you go past it. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And you know what I'm saying?
And you know what I'm saying. I don't know,
Yeah.
those probably not your words.
Perfect. Good. Good work. Solid. Okay, good. So we have a DA on this one. Good.
Yes, we have a DA in this one of 602.
Good.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, temperature's
And
looking
if we
good.
need to go missed, what does that look like?
Okay, missed approach is...
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading 160, okay, 1360 for faster traffic behind you.
Right 160 for 218 Juliet Sierra.
SoCal jet speed 98 with you 4,000.
Jesse 98, SoCal approach, roger. Proceed to direct jerks and join the final.
Direct jerks and then join the final jet speed 98.
Okay.
Number 8 Juliet Mike, proceed direct Van Nuys.
Direct Van Nuys, 8 Juliet Mike.
Okay, turning to 160 here. Missed approach procedure is to climb to 3,000 on a heading of 294, which is runway heading, to cross the LAX VOR radial at 150.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading 260.
260 for 218 Juliet Sierra. It's just spinning us around to buy him some
Giving
time.
us a 360.
Yeah. And then we'll go to...
Jesse 98, you can resume the most speed.
So left turn heading 250 outbound on the LOX VOR radial 192
Yeah, we've got information.
to
Zulu
Inish
Roger, you
at
can
3,000
proceed
feet.
direct
For our hold.
Good. What type of entry will it be into that
right
hold?
heading 080, short 360 for traffic.
That is a
Right heading 080,
teardrop.
Show me. That will be a teardrop. Yep, good. Solid.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading 340.
340, 8 Juliet Sierra.
Look at that. Fun stuff.
Where are we?
Number 385, continue right turn direct 2 DAG.
Dora Hills.
We are west of Van Nuys.
direct to DAG, 352.
Straight west of Van Nuys.
Got it.
In a moment, he'll give us another right turn, and then he will say re-intercept Victor, or not intercept, just direct Van Nuys, because we were on a direct tube. We weren't on a
Just be 908, contact point McGee approach 123.75, good day.
2375, jet speed 98, good day.
So he'll say direct Van Nuys or give us a
Most
heading.
likely. And you could just play with that all day long.
Yeah.
Just get that ready.
Yep.
Won't do anything, we're in heading mode.
Yep.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles southwestbound. That indicates 4,500. They appear to be descending.
Looking.
Look for traffic, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, can turn right, clear direct Van Nuys, resume on out.
Direct Van Nuys, on nav, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Direct enter, enter
Yep.
nav.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
SoCal approach,
That's it. And then ONAV.
14, 6,500 with you.
Number 81, actually number 801904, SoCal approach, roger.
I just want to verify it's 80914 for the flight line.
80914.
I'm sorry, what is he talking about?
He's just talking to a different plane.
Number 8 Juliet Mike, contact approach 124.6, good day.
24 to 6, Trinidad, Juliet Mike 2.
There we go. Direct Van Nuys.
Yep, direct Van Nuys,
We're good to go.
5,000.
Talk to me about this. What requirements, what must you have in order to descend below MDA or DA?
You need 3 things. You need to be able to make a stable approach to the airport, to the runway, with minor corrections and all this stuff, normal landing configuration, blah, blah. You need to be able to have the runway environment in sight, and you need to have the proper visibility.
What type of visibility?
The proper visibility.
Number 35 into traffic, 12 o'clock.
Flight visibility.
Flight visibility.
Not the visibility that the METAR reports.
Looking for that traffic.
Yes, yeah, you need to see it with your own eyes. Not,
right. Make sense?
Yep.
The METAR could report something
right.
that's below minimums, and you could actually end up landing because the METAR's history, the moment it comes out, maybe conditions change, and you show up to the runway, and your flight visibility is what you need.
Yes, sir.
Make sense?
Yes.
Solid. What are some examples of items that would constitute as the immediate runway environment in sight?
Taxiways.
Taxiways?
SoCal.
Runway environment, not taxiway environment.
With you at a
taxiway is not immediately on the runway.
260.
There's a list of stuff, and it's like the lights.
Number 811 Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal approach, roger. And
I'd have to look at the, but it's like a runway environment.
Lights, markings, things like that that are on the runway. Right there. What if you only have the approach lighting system in sight, not the runway?
Roger. And,
there's a rule that you can go.
Over to 123.75.
I have to look at the rule, but maybe you should refresh my memory. They give you a certain amount of time to.
Juliet Sierra, contact approach 124.6 today.
124.6, 8 Juliet Sierra. 12460, enter. Approach 218 Juliet Sierra is direct Van Nuys, level 5000.
218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, roger.
So if you only have the approach lighting system in sight, you could descend below DA MDA, however, you cannot land. So what's the lowest you can go? The answer is only down to 100 feet above.
Yeah, that was at 100 feet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And for good reason. They don't want you ramming into the approach lighting system, right?
So you can, if you get the approach lights in sight, you can descend below that, but only to 100 feet above the runway.
Above your touchdown zone, right.
Without seeing the rest of the stuff,
correct.
Right?
And once you see any one of the rest, you could descend
then you
to land.
Keep going, right.
Make sense?
Yes, it does. I saw that. I haven't really studied it fully, but I need to look at that as part of my...
Good work. Solid. If your static ports froze over right now, what would you do?
If the static ports froze over, I would, well, first I'd turn on my pitot heat.
Static.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just trying to think what I would do. Like, first of all, I would descend, or like if I'm under IFR, I would let them know and try to descend or go up to an altitude that has different temperature, a better temperature. I would use my standby instruments, and I would land as soon as practicable. Practicable.
So you talked about everything but the biggest thing that you have, the biggest tool. We actually touched it on the way out. I had you use it. Do we have anything in the plane that could snag static pressure from inside
this
the
thing.
cabin?
Yeah, you could change static.
Don't forget about that. Right?
Yeah.
If your normal source that you feed your instruments with static pressure with is clogged, feed it with a different source from inside the cabin.
Right.
Make sense?
Yes.
What if your intake air froze over?
The intake air in the front?
The induction, yep.
Alt air.
Good, alt air. Great.
Alt
Will you
air.
expect an increase or decrease in performance using the alt air?
Decrease.
Why?
It's not direct. It's not getting as much air.
Let's say it's getting the same amount of air. Why would you experience a decrease? Where's the air coming from?
Isn't it inside the bottom?
It's unfiltered air. It's unfiltered hot air coming from the exhaust area. What happens when you introduce hot air to the engine?
Decrease in performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's
Can I
like
ask you a
flying
question
on a really hot day.
We'll give it that. I have a question about, so now, I was saying, hey, direct Van Nuys, level 5000. Now when I check in, because I'm en route,
I just say
the altitude.
Exactly.
I don't tell them where I'm going because it's part of our flight plan, right?
Exactly.
Wingspan 26,
just making sure.
Great understanding.
7,000 wingspan.
Okay.
You wouldn't say direct darts, exactly.
Yep.
Yep, you just say level 5000.
I just say level 5000.
Because they told you, oh, now.
4,000.
right?
Switch
So you're doing your own thing.
Yes, sir.
They told you own nav, so you're doing your own thing.
Yep.
Absolutely solid. Good, good.
Own nav meaning we're on our own navigation.
Correct. We're using our own tools to track the flight, the clearance that we've been cleared.
It doesn't mean that we
Could just
go
turn
everywhere
right
we
and go.
want.
Exactly.
It just means that we're on our own navigation.
Exactly. Own nav means use your own tools to track the clearance we gave you.
Yeah.
As opposed to our
me telling you.
headings and me telling you what to do.
Yeah, and when you reach these waypoints, then you turn according to the plan, not wait for me to tell you what to do.
Exactly.
2149,
Got it.
Exactly. 100%. That's what own nav means in IFR.
Yeah.
Good work.
So we're right over Burbank here.
It should be right there.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
See
I
it?
can see it, yeah.
Southwest 2100, turn right.
It's Bulbank Airport.
340 South 2100.
There's a couple of big boys down there.
Burbank. Good. If you lost comms right now, what would you do?
I'd
squawk 7600.
What's the first thing you would do suspecting you lost comms?
I'd reach behind me, grab the radio, the standby radio.
First thing you would do
I would troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot,
So,
good.
yeah, I would make sure that the cords are right, my thing is right, my headphones are right. Troubleshoot. Then I could.
You confirmed you lost comms.
Yeah, we could go to our backup, but let's say we don't have a backup, so then we could go through the procedures here, which is what we talked about yesterday, which is
2100
Avenue F.
So before all that, you'll squawk 7600, and then you'll see, am I in VMC or IMC?
Yes. We're assuming we're assuming IMC. VFR, you're gonna land as soon as practicable.
I knew that's coming.
By the way, who uses the word practicable in your real world?
The attorneys who write the FAR aim.
Yeah, that literally, I'm going to try to use that more though. Like, I've decided, like at work and stuff, I'm going to be like, I think it's practicable to do what you're saying.
I think we should do this as soon as practicable.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's not practical. It's practicable.
Practicable. Yes.
Sorry. So yes. So assuming that we are in IMC, assuming that we lost our comms, we've troubleshooted, and we don't have any backup radio, then we're going to start to, and we squawked 7600, then we're going to start to go down the two things we talked about yesterday, which are Avenue F, which is, for your course, course, which is assigned, vectored, expected, and filed. Then on the altitudes, you're going to pick the highest of the MEA.
Good afternoon, SoCal, November 70.
Sorry, no, the 1,000 feet above. Sorry, the IFR altitude minimum. The IFR altitude minimum.
The acronym is AIM. Yes, the acronym is also MEA, but why do I not like using the acronym MEA? Because then it makes you think that MEA is one of the options.
Yes.
Not true. The M stands for minimum IFR altitude. One kind of minimum IFR altitude is an MEA.
Yes,
but what if I'm on a direct routing and I'm not on an airway? I don't have an MEA.
Right, you don't have, you have
then
that.
I refer to my Oroka. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's not MEA, it's minimum IFR altitude.
Minimum IFR altitude, yep.
Of which could be MEA. Good.
Yes, it could be MEA, but it's not.
It could be minimum sector altitude. Right. Now that you use your JEP charts. It could be the Oroka, it could be whatever, right? So the highest of assigned minimum IFR or expected, good.
Right. So it's MEA, the expected, or assigned. So assigned, expected, or minimum.
Minimum IFR. Exactly. Good. And then where do you fly to? How far do you continue flying?
No, I changed my altitude to 10 for final weight.
Well, you're going to fly to the, we went through that list of stuff, but you're going to fly to an initial approach fix.
I always fly to what?
Oh, you always fly to your destination. The sign cleared.
Think Craigslist. What's the Craigslist?
Cleared limit. Clearance limit.
Good.
You go to your clearance limit
you always
first.
Fly. Good. Fly to Craigslist.
So if that clearance limit is the airport, then you go to the airport. Then you can start again, which is what we talked about. If your clearance limit is
a fix,
then you go to that fix. Then you go to, well, we won't talk about expected times yet, but then you would go to your initial approach fix.
I always fly.
Juliet Sierra, contact approach 125.5.
125.5, 218 Juliet Sierra. SoCal approach 218 Juliet Sierra is level 5,000.
218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach on Sierra altimeter 2995.
2995, 218 Juliet Sierra.
November 05 Lima.
I always fly to my clearance limit.
I always fly to my clearance limit, yes.
Period. Now there's many different options. My clearance limit could either be a point from which an approach could be commenced, or not.
Yes, that's right. You got to think about
and I could also show up to it early or late. Those two things will dictate whether or not I hold there and whether or not I leave that point to go to a different point to commence the approach. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
Let's see. By the way, speaking of that.
Notice the Amazon 299 service multiple claims in the vicinity of airport check notice for more information. 5G modems are in effect for the vicinity to airport contact lectures more information.
Trinidad Juliet Mike,
Use caution with activity on and vicinity airport. Use caution for work status and detail on the taxiway. Hazardous weather information for California and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies.
Advise.
Advise you to contact you have Foxtrot.
Stop at 3.5, 909 X-ray.
Torrance Airport Formation, Foxtrot 2047 Zulu, wind 27010, visibility 10, 1,100 scattered, temperature 24, 2.18, altimeter 299.97, pilot runway 29er right approaching use, main right runway is 29er.
Maintain VFR below 3,000, 473.
Foxtrot.
Good work.
Runway 29er, 29er right in action.
Yep. 29ers are in use. Solid work. So you see how they take us around the Bravo?
Yeah.
To keep us out of the way of the traffic coming into LAX.
The big boys, yeah.
Uh-huh. Pilo Adam. And look at that big 90-degree turn by Adam. So it's a big fat flyby waypoint. We won't even touch Adam.
Yeah.
Because if we touch Adam, we will blow right through that Victor 394.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Yeah, they go all the way around.
The Bravo. Sometimes they bring you over high over the Bravo, all the traffic, and then they drop you down on the other side, the south side of the instrument approach course, and then they bring you in that way. But this is the more common one. This is the more common one.
Okay, so we are on our flight plan. We are at 5,000.
Look at that waypoint name.
It's me.
Trinidad Juliet Mike, turn right heading 160.
Direct, it's me.
Right to heading 160.
Ground speed's pretty good. Winds.
Why is our ground speed different than our true airspeed?
There's a wind.
Turning westbound, Mooney at your
Why is our true airspeed different than our indicated?
Because indicated and true, indicated is true. Well, indicated is, we talked about that earlier, but the true takes into account of the density altitude.
So check it out. Indicated is how fast I'm ramming into air molecules.
Right.
True is how fast I must move through a given air mass at a given altitude in order to ram through air molecules at that given rate.
Yes.
The higher up we go, the higher I have to move to maintain the rate at which I ram into air molecules.
Right. That's true. That's true airspeed. Correct.
Yes. Solid.
And then that wasn't for us, was it?
Nope.
Yes, and then ground speed is obviously takes into account wind correction, and that's why we have
ground speed is exactly true airspeed. The only difference is when we have a tailwind, not only we are being pushed over the ground.
H. Juliet Sierra 4,000.
Thank you.
Okay, vertical speed.
Still need us at 3.5 for 9er X-ray.
When we have a tailwind, not only is the plane being pushed over the ground, but also what else is being pushed over the ground? The air mass that we're flying through.
Yeah, we're like the whole, all the air and everything that we're,
Right, so now we have our true airspeed through the air mass plus the air mass's speed.
Yes.
It's like walking on a conveyor belt at the airport.
Yes, it's a good,
you could
good
walk
analogy.
at the same speed, but you're moving faster through the terminal.
Yes.
Ground
yes.
speed is how fast we're moving through the terminal.
Yes.
True airspeed is how fast we're walking on the conveyor belt. That's it.
Yep, that's a great analogy of the conveyor belt.
That's it.
Because I, you know, or like you're in the ocean. You ever scuba dive or anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like to get bit by sharks.
Oh, you don't like sharks?
No, it's not really my thing.
Well, yeah, that happens almost every time. So. But you know, it's like the same thing. If there's drifts or currents, I should say.
There you go.
Current, you could. It's the same exact thing.
There you go. Exactly. Yep. So that's true airspeed and ground speed.
Stage territory rating 160, join Victor 394.
160, join 394, 2180.
Good. I'll show you what we do here. 360 or 160.
You said 160. Yeah, 160.
Good. And then heading.
Heading, yeah.
And then I'll show you how we work this. So now, once we settle on 160, we will see with the track vector what portion of this Victor airway will we be joining.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll wait for that to settle here in a moment. Right. And then we'll activate that leg to make it pink.
Right, right. So we're just going to catch it.
So
he was kind of just cutting the corner.
Correct. Yep. So let's see where the track vector will show us ending up. To me, it looks like down and pow up.
All right, we're at 4,000.
Yep, good. Actually, we will, that's an interesting one. We will snag it between, let's call it down and pow up. So here's what we'll do. Flight plan.
3,005.
Activate
that. And then you can do activate leg, down, pow up, activate, and that's it. Now we made that pink. You see that?
Yes.
Now you can hit nav.
Well, it's gonna arm it.
Good.
Yeah.
Because he wants us to do what?
He wants us to catch this.
Good. He wants us to join Victor 394. So now we're doing heading to the Victor Airway.
He's going to cut the corner. You're going to catch it.
That's it.
You're like, he wants us to join the Victor Airway.
That's it. So that's how you do it. You make it pink, and then you put it on standby.
Yeah, then it's armed, and when it catches it.
When the needle comes in, it'll turn and intercept it.
Correct. Yep. Affirmative. Affirm.
Easy stuff, folks. Easy stuff, folks. In fact, looks like the track vector will take us past
a little
pow
bit. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that. So flight plan, AHEEM, activate leg, pow up to AHEEM, boom, boom. See that?
Got it. Here, connect approach 121.3. Get out.
121.3, 2180. Thanks.
Good
12130. Enter. Flip.
Solid. So you could say heading 160 to intercept Victor 394.
SoCal, SkyWest, 984 Foxtrot, 5,000.
SkyWest 984 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, John Lane, off Western 994 and nav below in request.
994 SkyWest, 984 Foxtrot.
Approach 218 Juliet Sierra is headed 160 to intercept 394, level 4,000.
70 Romeo, heading 170, intercept the localizer.
170, intercept the localizer, 570 Romeo.
Number 8 Juliet Sierra, number 218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, roger, and I'm sorry, miss that. Verify information, Foxtrot.
We have Foxtrot for Torrance, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Number 218 Juliet Sierra, descend right, proceed direct Seal Beach, maintain 4,000, expect the ILS, runway 29 right approach.
Maintain 4,000, direct Seal Beach for ILS 29 right, 218 Juliet Sierra.
Good. What initial approach fix did we select? Before you do any of this, what initial approch fix did we select?
Seal Beach.
Good, so if we just do procedure activate approach, guess what it'll do?
It's going to do it. We've got to nav it though.
It's already on nav.
It's already there.
How simple is this?
Maintain 3,000 until stop the
system
lead ILS,
makes
runway 20
it easy. Yes.
Third ILS 20 right approach.
You got to remember that you had the SLI in there.
You could remember that. You're a smart guy.
6,300.
I barely remember my own name.
American 976 local approach, roger.
How easy is that? I can't stop clapping.
70 knots, American 970.
Hold on. So, yes, it's exciting.
Southwest 983,
it is.
filming 220, intercept the localizer.
Heading 220 to join the local, South 29.
I try to get my bearings to make sure we're all good. Oh, okay, so, all right. So you activated approach and we're on nav, so we're headed that way.
That's it. Yep. Activate approach draws a pink line between you and the IAF. Which one did we select? Seal Beach, the one she told us to fly direct to.
Yep.
And then look at that, streamlines the approach.
Yep, we're all good.
Absolutely solid.
Party time.
Absolutely solid.
Southwest 2983, 6 miles from Lemon, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, lead ILS, runway 20, right approach.
Cleared ILS 20 right, South 2983.
American 976, fly heading 290, vector 4 descend, maintain 5200.
290 heading down to 5200, American 976.
Solid work, John. Solid work.
Yep. All right, well, cool. So now we're at 4,000. We're headed Seal Beach. Everything looks, temperatures look good.
Yeah, this is good. We could put ground on the active of COM 2.
268 to Romeo.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's put in the active.
Oh, you mean in the oh, sorry, yeah.
So it's ready for us?
Got it. Yep, in the active, got it.
Good.
American 976, we will be falling south.
And what's the approach frequency on this plate?
The approach frequency? 1.9.
Look at American 976.
No, the SoCal approach frequency.
Tight, American 976.
127.2.
Good, so let's put that on the standby of COM 1. We might get it, we might get something else, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Contact approach 127.2, 2720.
127.2, 218 Juliet Sierra. Look at you, just one step ahead. All right, so we're direct Seal Beach, right?
Uh-huh.
SoCal approach, 218 Juliet Sierra is direct Seal Beach, level 4,000.
November 218 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, sugar.
Good, what could we put on the standby of COM 1?
Well, now we'll probably get
Good.
on
when you're talking with the approach plate approach frequency, the next one is most likely tower. So you could put tower frequency after that.
Right, okay, yeah, 133075.
Good work. Always staying ahead, staying ahead, staying ahead, staying ahead.
Yep.
Staying ahead, staying ahead, staying ahead.
So they're going to get us, you're probably going to give us a lower here in a little while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What if she says maintain 4,000 direct Seal Beach, clear approach? Fine. I'll maintain 4,000. Once I pass Seal Beach, I'm descending to
2,000.
Easy.
Yep. Do you think she'll give us lower before we get to Seal Beach?
Yeah, I think she'll give us 3,000 or even down to 2,000. And I also think she'll give us radar vectors to final. That's my guess, but we'll see. Rarely does she have us join approach from Seal Beach. If anything, it's driffy. Because she wants to maintain control over us for as long as she can with the traffic in the practice area.
Got it.
If she clears us at Seal Beach, it's our discretion, right?
Yes. Okay, so real quick, we're going to line up, then we're going to, once we get in the glide slope, we're going to set this to 3,000, a mile from Zilba, which is our final approach fix. We're going to configure everything here, and we're going to fly it down to 602.
Good.
And
in fact, let's go ahead and hand fly it from now.
Okay, give me a second.
Do your thing, son.
Okay.
You don't like double tapping it?
What does the double tap do?
Makes the sound go away.
Oh, I didn't even know that happened.
The second one cancels the sound.
Didn't know
the
that.
The first one cancels the autopilot. The second one cancels the sound. Here, look. One, and then another one makes the sound go away.
Okay, yeah, you learn something new every day.
Look at that.
Tips and tricks.
It's called double tapping where I come from.
I don't want to know what else, where else. Too easy.
It's too easy.
Unreal. 573, contact SoCal 21.3, we'll see you.
Switch up 573, 121.3. Have a good day, sir.
Good day.
Have a good day, sir. Sir, have a good day.
Approach Cirrus, November 835 Zulu 5500 with information Zulu for John Wayne.
835 Zulu SoCal, Roger, thanks. Proceed Huntington Pier and descend approved.
Descend approved, head for the pier, 835 Zulu.
Now, she said direct Seal Beach. I'll just do this, check it out. And approach for 218 Juliet Sierra. Just confirming from Seal Beach, are we adjoining the ILS or direct Torrance at this for now?
November 8 Juliet Sierra, heading 220.
220 on the heading, 218 Juliet Sierra. You see what I did there? We initially,
really.
our flight plan was direct destination from Seal Beach, right?
Yes.
That was our original flight plan.
Yes.
But she said we could expect the ILS, and we activated the approach to get us to Seal Beach before.
Yes.
So I confirmed with him, does he want me to join the approach or to continue along my original flight plan?
Which he said
clearance?
220.
And to which he came back and said, neither, give me a heading at 220.
Right.
Do you get what happened? Do you understand why I confirmed with him where I did? Because maybe he doesn't want us to go into Odeki. Because our original clearance was what? Direct destination from Seal Beach.
That's where we, according to the game plan, that was where we're going to go.
Direct Torrance, not to Odeki, according to the original game plan. We'll talk about it on the ground. I'll try it out on the whiteboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. So now we are on radar vectors, right?
Yes, we are.
Good. Is Odeki off the table? Pretty much. Let's keep Driffy in there.
Yeah, let's go to...
Boom, direct, enter. Solid, but we're maintaining a heading. Don't turn. 220.
Yeah.
Good.
Gotcha. You're just putting that out there.
Correct. I'm just cleaning the table. What do you do before dessert is served? You clear the table. Dessert is landing. That's it.
Yep.
That's how I think of it. That's it.
Cirrus 35 Zulu, maintain 4,000 for traffic.
Maintain 4,000 for traffic, 35 Zulu.
November 8 Juliet Sierra, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend, maintain 3,000, 218 Juliet Sierra.
November 35 Zulu, traffic 10, 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, the Cirrus 4,000 descending. I'll have lower as soon as you're clear.
835 Zulu, looking for traffic.
November 8 Juliet Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock, and 2 miles southbound, 4,000, level is a Cirrus.
Looking for traffic, 218 Juliet Sierra. You're looking for traffic?
Traffic in sight, you can tell.
218 Juliet Sierra has traffic in sight.
Sorry, say it again.
218 Juliet Sierra has traffic in sight.
Juliet Sierra, roger, thanks. November 218 Juliet Sierra, turn right 260, maintain 2,000 until established, cleared ILS bridge.
260, maintain 2,000 until established for ILS 29er right.
218 Juliet Sierra.
35 Zulu, descend
Include your tail number there. Activate vectors to final.
Hold on.
12535, descent approved.
260. Go down to 2,000.
51 coming out of 1,400.
Activate vectors for final.
Not that. Activate vectors to final.
Procedure.
Thank you, sir. 5,051.
Enter.
Good.
SoCal Southwest 1908.
You don't need any of this because you're hand flying it.
Yeah.
Good work.
260, 2,000.
1908.
And you're on a perfect intercept. You see that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Zulu.
Easy. How many miles are you from your final approach fix?
4.8.
Good. What are you going to do at 3.8?
Configure.
Solid work.
140, vector climb.
Sounds good. 144 to vector 51. Here we go.
So we're getting there. Hold on.
Absolutely phenomenal work.
Yeah, a little bit faster here. Okay, it's coming in.
Good job. Solid work. John, phenomenal display of understanding what's going on.
51, left direct Seal Beach, maintain 5,000.
Bless your heart, up to 5,000, direct Seal Beach, 51.
Can I arm it? No, I don't arm it because we're
You
not.
don't do anything. You're not on autopilot.
We're not on autopilot.
There's nothing to arm.
Yep.
The way you arm it is you mentally tell your hand to move the yoke in whichever way.
Okay, I'd like to arm.
I'd like my hand to slide down the slide at Zilba. That's how you mentally arm it.
We're going to slow down.
132, 1,000.
Good, 100 knots.
Climbing 2,500.
And let's see, not a hair under 2,000 until Zilba.
Sorry, say it again.
You got it.
132 climbing 1,200 climbing 2,500.
132, circle departure.
And what's
Roger, ident, and where are you going to work?
I need to go about 5 east of Los Al. Right there, it's raising landing.
Right, Portuguese, my right runway is 29er.
That's 132.
So,
Airline only 29er, left back out of service, multiple cranes in the vicinity of Punch Airport, check notice for more information.
2,500, I got to get over there. I'm on the station. I'll let you
more information.
drop down real quick.
Torch Tower frequency 133.07.
132, sure. Radar contact, ONAV, and I think you said initially 25, that's approved.
All right, ONAV, 132, 2,500.
Okay, Zilba.
Julius here, contact Torrance Tower 3307, we'll see you.
Contact tower, thanks a lot, 218 Julius Sierra. Okay, so let me get back on path here. Torrance Tower, 218 Julius Sierra is on the ILS for 29er right.
218 Julius Sierra, Torrance Tower, runway 29er right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 29er right, 218 Julius Sierra.
Reduce power, we need way less power because we need to go further down. Good. Power will help you control all your problems on instrument approaches. It prevents us from needing to go too steep. Good. And you could reintroduce power as needed. Solid.
Torrance Tower is November 206, your uniform.
When are you going to take your foggles off?
29er right, looking for
when we get to the missed approach point.
Downwind.
When we get to the
decision altitude.
Good.
Water.
206, your uniform, Torrance Tower, just no delay on the roll, runway 29 right, cliff takeoff, right down with departures approved.
29 right, clear for takeoff. Can we get a early right crosswind as well for 60 uniform?
60 uniform, early crosswind turns approved. I just got a Cirrus 2-mile final, so just be aware of that.
All right, we're on our roll 60 uniform.
Okay, I like it, I like it.
I like it too.
I like it. We're coming up on the moment of truth here. Okay. Okay, I got the airport in sight.
There you go.
I will put in flaps.
Yep.
And I will get this party going.
Good work. That was a solid ILS approach, John.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely solid. And we were clear to land, right?
Yes, yeah,
cool.
Yeah. She said it.
Good.
I repeated it back. So we are in good shape.
Solid. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. You just treated us.
Treat us to recycled air too.
You just treated us. Treated us. Beautiful, John. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
November 8 Julius Sierra, turn left Charlie and contact ground.
Left to Charlie, contact ground, 218 Julius Sierra, thanks.
Phenomenal, John.
Yeah, it's fun. I like flying the ILSs and stuff.
The approaches.
Yeah, the approaches, yeah.
Phenomenal. Absolutely solid.
Okay, let's go to COM 2. Torrance ground, Cirrus 218 Juliet Sierra. Charlie, like to taxi to East Tees.
Or 218 Juliet Sierra, Torrance ground, East Tees taxi at Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Alpha to East Tees, 218 Juliet Sierra. Okay, so flaps, a little mixture, fuel pump off. It's good.
Solid work. John?
It's fun, man. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's fun stuff.
Good stuff. IFR.
Here it is.
IFR, not nearly as intimidating as he thought it was day one.
Well, it's getting more understandable, you know, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Right? I mean, it's like,
as with anything.
It's more I'm understanding more.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's funny when you first look at this stuff, it's pretty overwhelming and pretty intimidating, and then you realize it's not as bad as you thought.
Right.
Now, I'm not, you know, but I can feel that. You know, I can feel that some of these altitudes and stuff are easier than I thought.
And that's typically how life works, right? Most things in life where you thought at one point are like, whoa, when you actually get there, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, few things I could name in my life that were more difficult than I thought they would be when I got there.
Yep.
It's interesting how that works, which is good. I'd rather build myself up before to find out it's easier than the other way around. And flying in IFR is no different. It's the same thing.
Totally.
Same exact thing. Absolutely.